Hi, it's the next morning. I've been programming already like 3 hours. Last time on the ArcoLinux App dev, let's have a look. What was the last thing we did? What's the status of the current project? Wrong, so that's what I've been doing all morning. Forum, but I implemented something new in there that I would like to have in the ArcoLinux App dev, right? That's the one. Share ArcoLinux App dev, not that one. Here, sudo python and then ArcoLinux application. The personal project to learn more. So I've got this button to install ArcoLinux keys and mirror lists, and it says remove if everything is there. Right? It says remove if everything is there. And if you're on a pure Arch system, so no repos for you, save, no repos, and you launch it, it will still say remove, because what it does is checking, and this is what I've changed, I don't think on the video already. So why would we say end here, right? If the check package is that's true, and the other one. So what happened was it this morning, I think last night, that it can happen that one of them is not installed, one of them is not there, so they have to be both there. So if this one is not there, or so the or thing is in here currently on the GUI, and if not or, then we realized in the application Forum that it's actually better to say else you do this, save. So if not, the label is that one. If it's not installed, or that one is not installed, then the button will be installed, value 1, and otherwise the button will be remove value 2. That's better. Then ArcoLinux application app here. We have here fn remove repos. Why not create as well here all these functions and move them to add repos? So all of that can go here. That's what we've done there. And then we remove, so add repos is somewhere in here. Append repos, remove repos. Oh. Control Z. This is the append, right? Add repos. Come on, brain, stay with me. Then we say this one. This is def add underscore repos, like so. Then we do all that. Oops. This is shift tab, right? Shift tab, tab, and shift tab. And then you're out. It's easier to do Control H. No, Control H. And then dot. Replace it with nothing. Go away, go away, go away. Up here. Next one. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. go away and go away. This one needs to go as well. So if I ask do the repos, he's going to check if it exists. If it does not exist, we're going to append it, and so on and so on. So that's coming from here, if add repos. Then we thought we need to have something to tell the system that if we're going to change that, the button needs to change as well. And the button here is called Arco key mirror. Right. So Arco key mirror. If the repos have been added, the Arco key mirror needs to have a different label again. Since it's been installed, the label should be, I think, remove repos. Just remove. So install and remove. So remove, we change it. But not only that, we also change the value of it. So remove is this value. And then the other way around. So install, and installing is number 1. Save. Did I cover it all? Testing him. So it says remove. Why does it say remove? It's not here, right? But sudo pacman minus r ArcoLinux keyring. There is no key. No, there is. So ArcoLinux keyring. So if that's when we click, right? So first he's gonna look at the GUI. If not installed or not, we put install there. And now it says remove. So why is it remove? If not or, then put install. What I'm not seeing. Save, save, save. This is the dev version. Yes, this is the dev version. This is the dev version. So I'm doing this. Why is it showing now remove, right? That's the question we have. Why does it show remove? Where I would think it would show there's the keyring and there's the mirror list. Both of them are installed. So let's remove them. Let's start from scratch to try to figure out why it's there, right? Keyring is gone. So if we launch the app, it should say install, right? So that's working. So we're inside the code, inside the GUI. If not that installed, then you say the label is installed, the value is 1. So when I click it, it goes here, the value is 1. Arco key mirror, Arco key mirror. Yep, that's the label or the name. Set label afterwards, remove. Afterwards, right? So I install everything again. Aha. Append, missing one. Oh yeah, we forgot something in line 320. Line 320. 320 here. Where is 320? Don't see it. Missing one requirement. Text. Append a repo. Line 320. So you go from there to there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Save. Close. Right. Let's remove everything again. That's that. That should say install. I do install. This should now say remove. So that's what I've done in software, but not here yet. Not working yet. So here. Ooh. That's not working either. So append repo is text. Add text to backman.conf. Why is it not working? If not repo exists. No, it does not exist. Let's put you all the way up. This is a better place for you. Check if repo exists. Voilà. So if repo exists, true, then append repo. So I go to this. And this one, for example, is that. Oh, brain. Why is it not changed? Am I looking at the right thing? Computer file system etc. backman.conf. That's the one. It is the correct one. Right. Why is it not added? Add repos. So I go here. Then checking whether repos have been added. Checking whether the repos have been added. That's this one. Adding ArcoLinux tests. And then we remove immediately everything. So we install and remove at the same time. So where do we do that? Right. Yeah, gotta think like a computer, else. Save, that's it. That's your solution. So if it's 1, it's gonna be this, and set everything back, because otherwise you just change it to 2, and it says, hey, it's 2, so I'm gonna remove it. Think like a computer, right? We're not. We're just not. So this one equals value 2. Wait a moment, we don't need that line at all. Save, so either it's 1 and otherwise it's gonna be 2, so then you remove everything. Okay, that's the way it should be. We figured it out. So install, it's gonna be here, right? And as well here, well, like this, right? It's there, it's installed. And then, yes, it changed to remove, great. So immediately I can do a remove, and immediately I can do an install again. That was the idea I got in Software App, and I wanted to have that here as well. So Nemesis repo, right? These things, we'll figure it out how to get rid of those lines, but it's not hurting anything, right? It's not important, not a priority. So at this point in time, I have an Arch system, right? If you do an update, I do have Nemesis repo there, but this is just the Arch stuff, and it's slow this Sunday morning, as in super slow, but just want to show you how it looks, and that's all quite normal because we have our own SDM package and we have our own variety package, and we want it back, right? We want everything back, so install everything, and then we have back our repos, right? But in ArcoLinux we don't put them at the bottom. At ArcoLinux we put them somewhere up here in between. Before the Arch stuff we put it here, so that's something on the to-do list for later. To if you're on ArcoLinux, it stays here. And if you're anything else but Arch, it goes at the bottom. That's to do, right? So this can be a new release, and create your own personal ArcoLinux ISO. You know, the first of every month there is a new ArcoLinux.org ISO there, but you can just click now and you've got it as well. Fixing key is always a problem, applying service is always important, and then install ArcoLinux keys in the mirror list, and the pacman.conf is now also possible on anything Arch. Let me pause the video here. Alright, I was interrupted, so I don't know anymore where I was and what I was saying, but I think we need to push it to the internet, that's for certain. So if we remove, then it becomes install. If it's installed, it becomes remove. And if we look at the Sublime text, Ctrl-Shift-T, Sublime text, it's now there, which means I can remove it, and it's no longer there. Okay, right? Let's get it in. Voila. So for the ArcoLinux guys, it's important to be at the top to set these guys after that text or before the Arch Linux stuff, and then a few blank lines, save. Voila, everything is back as it was. So now the rest of the thing, meaning we need to push things to the internet. So we need to do the workflow thing, which means I'm gonna quickly check the difference. So this is actually good exercise for me and for you to see what did I do, right? So compare, and then we maximize. What is the change in code? This. We're gonna change the value 1 and 2, and if else, not separately, if else. That's changed. What did we change here? Functions. We've put some hashtags in front of it, so the test repo is not active. What else? We want to see if it exists or not, a repo. And then, why use the word install? Just use a general term, command, so you can use it again later on to remove something, for example. And then here we get the remove bit, remove ArcoLinux key mirrors. So if we can install it, we should be able to remove it. And we don't need the self here, so just append, add the repos, remove the repos. Voila, we've got the same thing. So that's the change in code. And then we have here the label. We would like to change the label if the package ArcoLinux keyring is not installed, or the other one is not installed. Then you have the word install as a button, and the value is 1. So if you click it, then it will be installed, and otherwise it's remove. If you click it, it's gonna be removed. That's what we've done, right? That's the best summary, is always to do this dev thing, which I do because then I can check myself if I made mistakes. So 18 is push to the internet. Voila. So what would we do? Adding and removing repos, right? Adding, removing repos. That's basically the topic. Adding, removing repos. Voila. That's that. That's to the GitHub, meaning it's gonna be on here. So we've pushed it here. Let's do the app dev first. So release 23. Done. And the other one, this one. (23). That's online, so he knows what package to take. But here we have ArcoLinux App Kit, right? So number 23. Yeah, check. And then we build it. You're up and running. Then this guy, 23, save. Done. You can't build them together, right? One after the other. That's gonna go on the repo now. It's here, and I push it online. You've got it too. That's the workflow, and that's what we've done. And we keep on working, and it's a cross virtualization, as they say. Whatever I come up with, I can use in Forum. Whatever I've come up with in Forum, I can use here, and from it we learn. And we learn to think like a computer, like this else thing that we were missing. All right, cheers.